In this video, we're going to be trying to find out if overclocking your GPU is worth it or not. So, you may be thinking, how do you even overclock the GPU? So, there is this OC scanner thing which I don't really know how to use. But one thing I do know is that this button says overclock mode. So, basically, by pressing this button, it puts it into a overclocked mode so that it will run higher and it will just be better overall. But yeah, we'll see how much this makes a difference. I know I'm not doing the weird professional overclocking where I keep testing it over and over again, but ideally the very best way to overclock your graphics card safely is on the NVIDIA app. On the NVIDIA app there's many tutorials, I might link one in the description. Basically what you do is, so you go onto system, then what you do is you want to press on performance, then there'll be an automatic tuning thing here which will basically let you press a button and it will automatically overclock your GPU depending on your other components and stuff. It will just let you do it, but unfortunately it isn't available for my graphics card. It's only available for 16 series and RTX 20 series or greater graphics cards. So if you have a 16 series or RTX 20 series graphics card, 30 series, 40 series, or soon coming out, the 50 series, then you should be fine and should be able to use this feature, and boom, it's overclocked safely. But unfortunately, I can't use this, so I'm going to have to use this Asus Strix app, my ROG Strix GTX 1070. Yeah, let's see how much bigger of a difference it makes to my performance in some games. These are the settings that we're going to be using for Fortnite on low settings, performance mode with view distance on far. They're on the screen. This is the Fortnite benchmark, and the non-overclock version and the overclock version are on screen, and as you can see there's kind of like a 5% increase on the overclock version sometimes. It's a bit inconsistent due to the lack of a benchmarking tool on Fortnite, so I had to record both and try and land in similar spots, so it will be a bit different on each, maybe slightly different positions. It's almost impossible to replicate, but I try my best. Let's get on with the benchmarks. Next is GTA, and these are the graphics settings we're going to be using. Very high, ultra kind of ish settings, and yeah, let's get into the benchmarks. This is the GTA benchmark, and to be fair, I'm pretty disappointed with this one because they're literally pretty much the exact same. Luckily GTA does have a built-in benchmark tool, so it was a lot easier to get an exact comparison, but I think it's slightly different every time because I could never seem to get the timings right in editing. But you know what, it doesn't really matter because they're quite clearly the exact same anyway. Maybe for the overclock, maybe a little bit higher possibly at some points, but really it's just really not that big of a difference. And yeah, let's carry on with the benchmark. These are the Forza Horizon 5 settings. It's the high preset, but I decided to turn ray tracing off considering my card is a GTX card. That won't do it much good, but yeah. This is the Forza Horizon 5 benchmark on those settings I just said, and the overclock version does seem genuinely to be a little bit better here, although the FPS still is pretty damn similar. Really, I don't see much difference at all in the FPS really. Maybe it's ranges anywhere from like a 2 to 5 FPS increase on the overclock version. And yeah, Forza Horizon 5, I gotta mention, considering on high settings on a 1070, it looks really good. But yeah, anyways, let's carry on with the benchmark. So that is it for all of the benchmarks, and as you could see, there wasn't too much of a difference between the FPS of the non-overclock and the overclock. So to answer the entire point and question of this video, is overclocking your graphics card worth it? Well, it depends. If you really enjoy learning things and figuring out how to use software and stuff and messing around with things, yeah, I kind of think it is, if you really want to get into all of that. But for actual gaming performance and wanting it to be genuinely useful, unless you're using the NVIDIA version, which I wasn't able to, there isn't much point at all. Personally, wouldn't recommend it for that specific reason. But yeah, this video was fun to make. It's taken me literally days to make this video, so please make sure to like and subscribe, join the Discord, and use the 25% off discount codes in the description of games like Bonelab, Sorcery, etc. And yeah, goodbye.